Hello and welcome everyone here to the new season of the NORLA Cup Series. We're here on the Daytona backstretch for the first, well, not the first time, but you know what I mean. But it's the first time that the Clash will be held on the backstretch of Daytona. It's the Clash on the beach. Cup Series is back in action for another season. Zane Davidson, he will be on the pole for tonight's race. Hello and welcome here everyone, and thank you all for joining me here. It's a new season, new drivers, a whole new mod, a whole lot of new things going on here. As you can see the race info, 30 laps, and stage break. That will be a theme for the Cup Series only for this season. As halfway through the races, Cup Series will get that stage break, and it's going to be very important when it comes to playoffs, as stage points only going to the top 10. Of course, there's Zane Davidson, who will start on the pole for tonight's race. And without further ado, we're going to get you down near the trackside for the commands.
Drivers, start your engines.
And the engines have been fired up down there, and drivers getting set to roll across the start-finish line. When they come back around, they'll be taking the green. So Zane Davidson with Horizon Motorsports for his non-rookie, I guess you could say sophomore season. Defending champion Nick Smith will be starting to his outside. Nick Smith looking to continue that wave of momentum from winning that championship last season. There's a 22 of Alexander Rowe, fastest in practice. There's William Brock, defending winner of the Clash. A lot of big names. The fastest drivers last season will do battle here on the beach, as we're green for the Clash here on the beach. Coming around to complete the first lap of the race, they're still neck and neck, just about. Zane Davidson trying to hold off Nick Smith, and looks like Zane Davidson just barely leads that lap, but they're still side by side for the race lead. These cars, a lot of new things going on with this next gen car for the Cup Series. This car just has such a more stronger aero. More stronger aero and downforce packages as well. There's a lot of new things going on. There's Dylan Young at a 41, driving full-time, full-flying racing as he takes over that ride for Garcia. These guys are still neck and neck for the race lead. Nick Smith, how about holding his own up there on the outside? That's not usually something you'll see, but with these new cars, man, just go on board with Nick Smith. Still has Davidson to his inside. They're still side by side, neck and neck for this race lead. I don't know how Smith is. It looks like Smith has a really good drive off, but Zane Davidson has the advantage. But I guess that kinds of evens it out a bit, as these guys back here, they're single file for the most part, but still for the race lead, they're still side by side. Zane Davidson, maybe already a little bit of frustration, cannot clear the 4, but wouldn't expect someone like Nick Smith to just give you that race lead, as they're still side by side. I don't know how they're doing it. The 5 continues to lead. He led that lap though. Will he clear Smith this time? Can't do it. Smith is still right there on the right rear corner panel. Smith, he has better entry than Zane Davidson, and also better drive off, it looks like. But Zane Davidson, maybe he's only able to keep this lead right now because of he has a preferred line, but that just shows just how strong that 4 of Nick Smith is on the outside. And I think Zane Davidson is going to do it this time. He does. Zane Davidson clears for the race lead.
Clear high. You're clear. Nice smooth here. Good job.
And he's going to try and pull away now from defending champion Nick Smith. Davidson, no wins in the Cup Series. He was finally able to win in on an oval rather than a roval. Last season, winning at Chicagoland, the final race of the season over in the Course Xfinity Series, which is now the Busch Light Series. There's the 22, the 18, Jesse Turner in the 43, Lake Effect Autosport returns, and he drove it a bit wide right there. Here's Kevin Brantley in the 6, or not the 6, the 3 rather. Oh, he has a really bad entry right there. That's going to allow Sam Oskin, another champion, to his inside, as they're going to battle side by side here. Sam Oskin only 1 win last season. That was at Talladega in the playoffs. There's Dylan Young, and I'm sure he's already comfortable with the with his seat, as he was driving for Flying Development last season. Now driving for the lead, or the main branch rather, I should say. There's the aid of Brandon Smith, 48. Cody Goforth moving over, taking over from Jay Jefferson, as Cody Goforth now over on Horizon Motorsports. 62, Dallas Carpentier. We know that we talked to him post or pre-race, says he plans to be a bit more of an aggressive driver this season, and he said somehow he's gonna have to try and do that without wrecking people. A lot of guys still not happy with how Carpentier races them. There's Roger James. He moves over to the 11, taking over the 11 from Jacob Halsen. Zachary Fitzwater Sr., currently the last car on the track right now. Doesn't look like that team has much speed right now. Fitzwater, one of those guys who was in the Final Four with this guy right here, Nick Smith, who's trying to find his way back around Zayden Davis. You can see these cars, you can definitely tell they're driving much different. This vehicle is a whole new design. As you go on board with the helmet cam here of Nick Smith, you can see the dash just ahead of him right there. Another thing that's different on this next gen car. About 670 horsepower in this thing, I believe it is. Side by side right here, 48. Cody Goforth underneath Smith, Brandon Smith. In the 8 car right there. Can the 48 clear? Nope. Smith's going to fight back on the outside. Brandon Smith now in his sophomore year as well in the Cup Series. Cody Goforth, I believe. Well, nope, he's not going to clear that time either. It looks like it's really hard to clear somebody here, and the caution flag is out. There we go. So that is going to be the stage break here. And that is the halfway mark. So it's going to rack these guys up and start them again, but not after this little stage break here. Zayden Davidson, he's going to win the stage. And he's looking really quick right now. Took a while to clear Nick Smith, but he did it, as these guys are just not crossing the start finish line. Fitzwater just does not have the speed in that 34 right now. But Zayden Davidson is out front here. Oh, I thought these guys were going to pile into each other for a little bit, but I think they'll be okay. But Zayden Davidson's going to win the first stage race here. What am I saying? But I'm going to take a quick break, and we'll be back to finish off the clash at the beach, or something like that. Welcome back here to Daytona on the backstretch, the Daytona Super Stretch. As the clash continues, when they restart, it'll be 10 laps to go. Here's Tim Randolph, another one of 3 champions in this race. There's only 3, right? It could be more, and I just missed it, but I'm pretty sure it's 3. Or 3. Nick Smith is currently running second behind Zayden Davidson. Smith came over on the radio and said his car is just plowing tight, but they weren't able to go down pit road and make any changes or anything, so he's just going to have to deal with it for now as the green flag is back out. Great start by Zayden Davidson. And now to the inside of Smith, here comes Alexander Rowe in the 22. Jesse Turner also going underneath William Brock right here for the 4th position. Behind them is the 9 of Sam Oskin. Sam Oskin drives it way out into the corner, maybe 3 wide. Nope. And the 9 actually got into the wall a little bit right there. Oh man, a bad corner entry for the 22. They're gonna go side by side again. Oh, these guys are 4 wide. What the hell? 4 wide. Or the 19, he's gonna decide to back out of that. That was a wise move. These guys are trying to. This is not the full track yet, guys. That's a bit from now. But these guys racing. Oh man, a 3 out of the corner, like he doesn't have a steering wheel or something. They're still gonna go 3 wide. That 8 does not care about his teammate. And Tim Randolph, he has front row seats to this with popcorn in his cockpit, I'm sure, flying out. Bring out the caution for debris. Popcorn everywhere, because Tim Randolph has such a great view to this battle right here. 48, I believe Cody Goforth may have skimmed the wall just a little bit right there. His teammates, Cameron Brantley, Brandon Smith. Smith is going to get a position for now. Randolph going after the 48. Oh man, a bad corner for Jesse Turner. A really tight race car right there, it looks like. A lot of new things about these cars, as you can see. Usually in the past, and those you want to have it as you want to have the splitter basically just drag it on the ground, but the splitter is kind of stabbed. There's aerodynamic vents on the bonnet and all that stuff.
5-4, come on.
A lot of new things were reworked into this car. The side skirts, as you can see, the back of the car is another big thing that we changed with the diffuser now on the rear end of the car. Maybe get a good view of it here. As you go on the nose of Jesse Turner, you can see Smith right there underneath the bottom of his car. That's the diffuser, allowing air to go from underneath the front of the car straight through the back. Side drafting becomes a little bit difficult. A little bit more difficult here for these Cup cars. Diffuser being one of the biggest changes here. Jesse Turner trying to get underneath Nick Smith, but that car just does not want to turn right now, but still running third. 2 to go next time by for Zane Davidson in this new campaign as the battle for last is heating up. 2 of the best friends here in NORLA. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. and Dallas Carpentier almost shaking hands. They're racing so close. As the 5 will see the white flag next time by. Zane Davidson trying to start off a new year with a win. New season, I should say, but Nick Smith, I don't know if he has anything for him. He also has to worry about Turner. And into, oh man, a really horrible corner for Jesse Turner. No steering wheel almost, it looks like. White flag this time by for Zane Davidson and Nick Smith. He needs to giddy up in the next, I don't know, 10 seconds, or else he's going to lose this race. Man, the best battle on the track, though, is for last. And that's Fitzwater. Champion, by the way. But into the final corners, doesn't look like Nick Smith is going to catch up to Zane Davidson as the pole sitter, Zane Davidson, starting off the new season all right with the win here at the Clash.
Fantastic job. Fantastic. Great work, everybody. Thank you for all the effort. Everybody, great work.
Zane Davidson wins the first event on the season, first event with these new cars. He's ready for the regular season already. So congratulations to Zane Davidson on the win. That's Horizon Motorsports. Nick Smith, he's gonna have to settle for second. The Flying Racing boss.
Good day, guys. That's a good day. Good work. Good job, Jason.
And a really good job indeed. Remember the first 5 or 6 laps or so, those guys were side by side. No one wanted to give up the lead, but in the end, Zane Davidson puts a whooping on the field. And Nick Smith, he's gonna get runner-up. Jesse Turner, with the momentum still from last season, he gets 3rd. Alexander Rowe 4th. William Brock rounds out your top 5. Sam Oskin, Brennan Smith, Kevin Brantley, Tim Randolph, and Cody Goforth rounding out your top 10. Fitzwater and Carpentier gets a trophy for battling for last, at least, or something like that. I don't know. But that's going to be it here from the backstretch of Daytona. Next time they come here, they'll be flying over 200 miles per hour down this backstretch. Somebody may be flipping. Who knows? Anything could happen. It's freaking Daytona. But thank you guys for watching. And it's time to start this new season. New mod, new everything. And Zane Davidson, he gets the first taste of victory. Until then, the next Cup Series event will be out there for duel number 1 at Daytona. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye, everybody.